I almost didn't become a radiologic technologist, not because I didn't want to, but because I couldn't afford it. Yes, the school that I chose had a very high tuition, and I just didn't know how I was going to pay that much. Can you relate? There are $40,000 for a radiology technology program. This is the norm for some people out there. Welcome to a Couple of Rad Techs podcast, season 6. Thank you all for being here. Whether you are a seasoned radiologic technologist and medical imaging professional looking to refresh your career, or you're a student seeking guidance in the radiology field, or someone ready to make a career change, we've got you covered. We've got a fresh new look, more episodes based on your request, and all the tips, insights, and inspiration that you're going to need to thrive in this amazing field of medical imaging, radiation therapy, and radiologic technology. Our mission is simple here at a Couple of Rad Techs podcast. We're here to spread positivity about this profession of radiologic technology and medical imaging, empower you with valuable advice, and help you level up your career no matter your age or stage. Grab that coffee or whatever you're doing at this moment, and let's dive into this week's episode. It's time to take your radiologic technology and medical imaging journey to the next level. There aren't scholarships, or very hard to get scholarships, or it's time consuming to get scholarships. It takes smart to write grants. I'm going to tell you, anybody just cannot write grants. So that's a no-go. Just loan applications and debt waiting for you before you even ever get to clinicals. Like, that is mind-boggling. But that's what's happening today. And if you're listening to this right now, chances are you're either in the same spot or headed toward it. So if you're a radiology technologist that recently graduated and still has that radiology program debt hanging over you, or you're a prospective or present radiology technology student, you're probably wondering how you're going to pay for all of this. Traditionally, we've been given just a few options, right? 1, take out student loans, private or public, sometimes both. Did that. 2, hope for a hospital sign-on bonus after graduation, or just pay them off yourself as you go. There's one creator I found, and he was talking about nuke med school debt, and he's paying $800 to one private loan and $400 to another. This is on top of living expenses, you guys. Not that we don't make good money, but this is just something that hangs over us when you're going to radiology technology school. But now I've got good news. There is another option, one most people don't know. It's called Clasp. And some of the hospital partners are offering up to $37,500 to help you, radiologic technologists and radiology technology students, pay back those school loan debt just for working with them. Now, you got to stay tuned to listen to this, and I'm going to also direct you to a link where you can learn more. The reality that many are facing is kind of like me. I remember what it felt like to be a radiology technology student, trying to juggle tuition, trying to juggle rent, trying to juggle gas money. Because remember, I moved back home, sold everything except my car and my bedroom set, and moved back home to my mommy. Yes, I did. I am not ashamed to say it. But I went to a very expensive school for radiology technology. And I did all of that just to make it to clinicals, to make it through those 2 years. You're working 2 jobs, still somehow broke. And all anyone tells you is figure it out once you graduate. You're checking scholarship websites. At least I was flipping through the book in the library. We didn't have everything online like it is now, but I was through those scholarship books all night long, every waking hour, trying to figure out what scholarships I could apply for. I was refreshing my FAFSA. I lived in my financial aid office. I know they were sick of seeing me asking, do you have more money? Do you have more money? Do you have more money? I need more money to pay this radiologic technology program debt off. I was just trying to find money. I know you guys can relate to that. And now radiology technology school today can cost anywhere from $20, $30, $40, and upwards, thousands of dollars, sometimes even more. So what happens? You borrow, you sign that promissory note with hope in your heart and no plan of really when this is going to be paid off. That's why Clasp caught my attention when they reached out to me. This is the first time I've seen a structured, legitimate option before the debt piles up, right? Where hospitals are stepping up in realizing they need technologists, and technologists need help with and need options to pay off their radiology technology debt. Like, let's work together here. You need me, I need you. That's what's happening. And these hospitals are partnering with Clasp and offering real repayment support for you radiologic technologists that are graduating. So what is Clasp? You're probably like, okay, they don't give me the money. Who are they? Why do I need them? What are they doing here? We're going to be clear. Clasp does not pay your student loans. The hospital does. Clasp is that bridge, the connector with these hospitals and with Radiology Technologist. It's a platform where radiology technology students and radiology technologists, they get to connect with hospital partners who are partnering with Clasp and offering upwards of $37,500 in student loan repayment. Not after 10 years of service of working for them, not needing to sign your 2 or 3 next years away, no hidden fine print. Just this. Show up, work, get help paying that radiologic technology school loan debt down. I know. Let me know if that sounds good. If you can make a comment on this podcast, I would love to know your feedback. Have you heard of anything like this? Would you be interested in something like this? Do you know anyone that could use this information? And now they're doing something about it. So if you've been watching my content on Instagram, you have seen the post, the reels about Clasp, and their message has been connecting with you guys a lot. I see the shares. I see the comments. Oh my goodness, the amount of links I've been able to send out to people to learn more information. I see the saves. I see the tags. I've gotten so many messages saying, I did not know this was even an option. Look, I didn't either. But it is. So I want to gently walk you through what you can do right now. Whether you're just curious or ready to apply, this isn't complicated. You don't need to write an essay. You don't need to wait for approval from some scholarship committee. You just take 5 minutes and explore. See what's out there. That's all. That is it. So how do you use it? Here's what you do. You're going to go to Clasp. So I'm going to walk you through this step by step. It's super easy, but I'd like to show you how easy it is. You're going to go to whatever browser you're in, and we're going to type in clasp.com/couple of rad techs. Easy. Clasp.com/couple of rad techs. We're going to hit enter. Voila. This is what pops up. You have Clasp information to get you started for students, rad tech students. You can get up to $37,500 towards your loans. Again, look at this information. It's an opportunity for radiology technology students graduating in 2025, 2026, and 2027. They're all filling up fast, so you don't want to miss this application process. They partner with employers nationwide who are going to commit to you now. No waiting. They help you pay down a lot of your student loans after hire. First come, first serve. The sooner you apply, the better chances. You can hit here and learn more. But if you're like me and want to kind of scroll through and read a little more, just scroll down. Applying takes as little as 5 minutes. And I encourage you, watch this video. It is a really good video. Clasp programs, monthly payments are made from your employer directly to your student loans and begin as soon as you start your full-time employment. So this gives you a lot of information here, and you get to keep every dollar that is paid, even if you move on. That is amazing. Now, let's scroll down if you want to see who can I apply with right now. Now reviewing applications is Boston Children's Hospital. You can click there to explore that opportunity. Now reviewing applications is Trinity Health, St. Alphonsus. They're in Boise, Idaho. And they were named one of America's best large employers by Forbes. Wow. Okay, so you can explore that opportunity. And launching soon is Ohio Health. Get early access. So just because they're not happening now or reviewing applications now, you still can get early access. Get your name on the waiting list. And then you have another Idaho, Catania. This is in Idaho as well. Then you have Rochester Regional Health launching soon in Rochester, New York. Next, you have Radiology Partners. They have multiple states coming soon. So get early access there if you're not sure, and just get your early access. Then you can see what cities, states launch soon. It might be where you're from or where you want to relocate to. And lastly, Arkansas Children's is launching soon. So the only thing standing between you and a better future is applying now. What's the holdup? Don't see an opportunity that fits. Just stay updated. Like put your name on a wait list. Keep me updated. You never know. And then you can read some fine print there, but this is it. So once you click on, I'm going to go because I love working at children's hospitals. I'm going to click here, get early access. There you fill out the information for them to contact you for the children's hospital. If we wanted to look at Boston Children's Hospital here, that's already reviewing applications, you click there. Bam, it opens up to Boston Children's Hospital's page, and it tells you they are paying up to $37,500 towards student loans. To learn more, you just click there, build a meaningful future about the program. You're going to read through, receive a job. Selected students will receive a job offer pending graduation and licensure, and up to that $37,500 in student loan repayment benefits over the first 2 years of employment. It's open to qualified and selected students interested in X-ray and MRI at eligible universities. This is more than radiology technology, you guys. This is an opportunity to explore something different than what we're used to for paying back our school loans. So if you're interested, scroll down, apply. These are all the options. Click on one that matches the city you're in or where you want to be. Hit apply. It's that simple. No login, no essays, just an opportunity to take one step toward lifting the debt off your shoulders. I know how it feels when I finally made that final loan payment. I was like, my goodness, I felt free. But I was so used to paying that every month. When I finally didn't have to pay it, I was like, whew. So imagine this burden being taken off of you. We always hear about burnout in the profession, and a big part of that burnout in radiology is financial burdens. It's hard to show up for patients when you're drowning in loan debt, right? In those loan payments. They take away from you being able to take that vacation as needed. That's $700 you're paying towards that loan that you could take to enjoy with your family. This is one of the few tools that actually gives you room to breathe while still doing what you love. And if I had this option back when I was in school, I would have taken it in a heartbeat. And now that it's available, I want every radiology technology student and technologist, new graduate, every person thinking about going to school for radiologic technology to know you don't have to do it alone. And you don't have to do it the old way. There are so many more options now. The debt is real, the stress is real, but so is the help. So head on over to clasp.com / couple of rad techs. It'll be in the show notes for you to easily click on. Again, that's clasp.com / couple of rad techs. Check out the current hospital partners. See if one of them matches where you're headed. Apply within 5 minutes, learn more. And if you do, I'd love to hear from you. So shoot me a message, leave a comment in the podcast comments, and let me know if you applied or how everything went. I'm cheering you on. Because you didn't come this far just to be buried in, you didn't go to radiology technology school just to be buried in debt. You came this far to change your life. You came this far to change lives, but including changing your life. So if you want help paying off your radiology technology school loan debt, hospitals are offering up to $37,500 to radiologic technologists and recent graduates who work for them. Thank you, Clasp, for sponsoring this episode of A Couple of Rad Techs. Explore current opportunities at clasp.com / couple of rad techs and make sure you hit apply now. Until next time, thank you for tuning in.